Good morning, boys and girls. My name is Dr. Jason Parker. I am the athletic director for the school district of Muskogee, and I will be reading to you today a book by the name of I Promise. And this book is interesting to me, and I really like it because it was written by one of the best basketball players that there is today. His name is LeBron James. I'm sure many of you guys know LeBron. Here's a picture of him. He plays for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he does a lot of great things for young boys and girls. He actually has his own school, and he's written this book. And so I want to read this book for you today. It's very interesting because it's all about promises that we make to ourselves. And so I hope you guys can learn from some of these promises, and we're going to talk a little bit about each promise. And hopefully you guys will take on this challenge from LeBron James. And the book starts with a word from Mr. James, and in it he says that to the kids that started it all, my I Promise families in Akron, these promises are for you, and I hope they may be helpful to every student, classroom, and family across the country. You inspire me each and every day, LeBron. So that's his message to all of the families that inspired him, and we will read the story. I promise to work hard and do what's right, to be a leader in this game of life. To me, this promise reminds us all and reminds you all that you are meant to be leaders. You have a special calling that only you have, and you have to remember that you are called to be a leader. I promise to go to school and read as much as I can, to follow the rules and respect the game plan. This promise is all about being a learner. Remember, you can only go as far as you're willing to grow. And you grow every day by coming to school and working hard for your teachers, your parents, and yourself. So remember that every day is a chance to learn. I promise to run full court and show up each time, to get right back up and let my magic shine. This promise is all about determination. You can see the girl that's trying something and she falls down. You know, success, good things are never promised. Bad things will happen from time to time, but we have to be determined that we are going to be successful, that we are going to bring good into this world. And so when you fall down, remember to get right back up. I promise to be open and try new things and enjoy the happy that change can bring. To me, this promise is all about being an explorer. We have to remember that in order to learn, we have to explore. We have to try new things. We have to be willing to fail, because ultimately that will allow us to learn the most. I promise to wear a big smile and use kindness when I speak, to remain strong yet humble with every win and defeat. This promise is all about being kind. Remember to be kind. If you're called to be a leader, people will want to follow you and want to work with you if you're nice. So we have to always remember that no matter what we do, no matter how special we are, being kind to others is one of the most special things that we could ever do. I promise to ask for help whenever I need it, to reach for my star even when I can't see it. To me, this promise is all about being humble. Nobody knows everything. Nobody has every answer. We have to be humble enough to know that we need others. We talked about kindness earlier. Kindness will help you to be humble, to be gracious to others. Remember, your classmates, your brothers and sisters, and the others you are around are important for your growth as well. I promise to ask questions and find answers, to believe in next time and second chances. To me, this promise is all about being curious. Remember, to be a learner, everything's not given to you. Sometimes we have to seek answers. Sometimes we have to strive on our own. And remember, no matter what you do, to always be curious and be learning. I promise to use my voice and to stand up for what's right. And when things get tough, to keep up the fight. To me, boys and girls, this promise reminds us that we all have a voice. No one's voice sounds like anyone else's. So that means you have a unique voice. So remember to use your voice and use it for good. I promise to stand tall, rise up, and give all that I've got, to throw the alley-oop and uplift others on the spot. And this promise talks about how we use our voice. We are all called to use our voice to help others. So we talked earlier about using your voice, but it's also so important that you ultimately learn to use your voice to stand up for others. So when you see someone that needs help, when you see someone that's in a difficult situation, remember you can use your voice to give them a hand. I promise to respect my elders and peers the same, to leave new places better than when I came. And here you see the young boy throwing away trash. You see the young man here giving a high five. Remember, you have the power to make things better. You can make a situation better than it was when you came into it. Your classroom, your home, the places that you go, the teams you play on can all be better because of you. I promise to stay true, to keep my head up and never give up, no matter what. I promise to dream big and love bigger, to be a team player and a winner. That word winner is so important because it has in it that in order to be a winner, we have to strive. And strive is a big word for try. You all have to remember to try to be your best. You have to remember that it takes effort, that it takes some putting yourself out there, some striving in order to get where you're going. I promise to cross bridges and break down walls, to rise with the sun and learn from the falls. To me, this promise is all about living. Remember that it's a pleasure, it's a blessing, it's a great opportunity to get to live, to get to run and play, to get to experience joy every single day. And so remember that life will teach us so much, and we are all blessed to get the opportunity to live it. I promise to be courageous, to be free, to strive for greatness. To me, this promise reminds us that we're all called for greatness. You are called to live a big, big life. You are called to impact others in a great, great way. And so greatness is within you. I promise to be me. And that just reminds us that you are special. Can you say that with me? I am special. That's something you should wake up every day and remind yourself that you are uniquely and wonderfully made. There's no one like you. And so it's up to you to continue to be your special self and share yourself with others. Now, the last page talks about the promises. And the promises are, I promise to go to school, to do all of my homework, to listen to my teachers because they will help me learn. I promise to ask questions and find answers. I promise to never give up, no matter what. I promise to always try to be my best. I promise to be helpful and respectful to others. I promise to live a healthy life by eating right and being active. I promise to make good choices for myself. I promise to have fun, and above all else, to finish school. So they have a hashtag here, strive for greatness. These are the things that at LeBron James I Promise School, they promise themselves every single day. And I hope you guys will make a promise to yourself to be your very best. Here's a great picture of LeBron and a student from his school. And again, thank you guys for the opportunity to read to you today. Have a great day.